Welcome everybody to another episode of Rewind the Times. Man, hope everybody's doing good today. I'm actually doing pretty good. I think we're all waiting for this big storm on the East Coast, on Rhode Island. I live in Rhode Island over here. I got work tonight. Snow's supposed to start about 11 p.m. tonight, and supposed to stop around 11 a.m. Then turn into some sleet and rain, and then supposed to get some really bad weather. So I just wanted to come on and I wanted to talk about something that came in today. I always say super excited because I am excited, and then I get really excited about. But I want to build as most people know, I love toys. As you can see over my shoulder, I want to build a nice, kind of like Spider-Man No Way Home got me thinking, especially when the movie with the Flash coming. And there's Michael Keaton's Batman in there, Ben Affleck's Batman in there. I want to do like a toy scene of all my favorite Batman, or at least all the most popular ones. And I want to do it against some like popular villains. And I'm gonna do like a nice little scene. And one Batman came in today, and I'm gonna use the villains. I'm pretty much gonna almost use the whole set, except maybe two villains that I'll go over. So the Dark Knight Trilogy came out by mcfarlane DC. The DC multiverse toys came out. It's awesome. I mean, McFarlane kicks ass, man. I mean, I'll tell you now, for a DC fan, I love DC. Seeing the McFarlane toys, they just kick ass with these build a figure frames, which I absolutely love. So the Dark Knight Trilogy is really cool because it comes with Christian Bale's Batman. Comes with Jonathan Crane's Scarecrow, Harvey Dent's Two-Face. It comes with Heath Ledger's Joker, which looks awesome, and then you have to build one, and the build a figure is Bane. So, dude, really in love with all of them. So I kind of want to go over them today. So I'm doing this nice setup, and I'm gonna have Ben Affleck, Batman on the Batmobile, and I'm gonna have Christian Bale in here, and I know Keaton's gonna end up having one from the Flash, and then I got Robert Pattinson over there. So I kind of want to put all these Batman that I love throughout the years, and I want to put them together and do a nice little fight scene. I like stuff like that, man. I'm a big kid. Stuff like that's really cool. But I want to show you the figures. So I'm gonna start off with my least favorite to my best favorite. I like all of them. Don't get me wrong; they're all awesome, and I love all of them. But just some I like more than others. So I'm gonna start off with number 5 because the build a figure. I'm gonna count him as one of the figures. So my number 5 is the Scarecrow. I mean, this thing looks great. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the details on the face looks awesome. I mean, he looks really cool. I love the mask. As you see, like some like the maggots are on his face, which I absolutely love that part. Love his hands. I love this stuff right here. Like I love his suit. Really cool looking. But just out of all of them, it's my least favorite one out of all of them. So that's at number 5. At number 4, I'm gonna go with Two-Face. This figure looks really cool. Aaron Eckhart, who we all know played Harvey Dent, Two-Face. I mean, look at I'm gonna zoom in on that. I mean, look at that. I mean, he looks really cool. This set I would definitely buy. It's already sold out. I bought it the first day it came out. I knew it was coming out, so as soon as it came out, and I had this 10% code that I always use, so I always get 10% off of it no matter what. So I got all of them for less than $80, and I love that. Love the way he looks in his suit. So, cool looking figure. Okay. The next 3 are so hard. Man, they are so hard to put in order of who I like. So I'm going to have to go with number 3, my third favorite, is the Build-A-Figure guy himself, Bane. Bane looks awesome, man. Most Build-A-Figures are like tall. I like tall figures. This one's not. He's regular 7-inch, just like the rest of them. He comes with multiple hands because in the movie he always does those hand poses and stuff. So he just looks really cool. And my number 3 is Bane. Okay, man. So my last two. My last two out of this set. The toss-ups were so hard, man. But because I'm a big Batman fan, there's the hint. My number 2 favorite out of this one is Heath Ledger's Joker. This figure is really cool, man. What I like is it comes with money as the stacks of money as the stand. Because remember in the movie, he only burnt his half, and now you tell your friends they work for me. I love this movie, man. One of the greatest comic movies of all time. But look at the detail on Heath Ledger's face. Hopefully the camera gets that really good. He looks really cool. There we go. They did an awesome job with this figure. Even like the belt right here, remember? And he comes with the stacks of money. So my number 2 is Heath Ledger's The Joker. And my number 1, of course, Mr. Bale. Christian Bale's Batman. This figure is just awesome looking, dude. They do such a good job with these figures. Love them all, man. It comes with his gun. It comes with 3 bat ranks. But those are the best. But that's the Dark Knight trilogy. If I was you guys, man, definitely try to go out and get it. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be kind of hard to get now because it sold out so fast on the website. I literally got it as soon as it came out. But that is the set right there. So listen, man. I wanted to come on here real quick. Just want to make a real quick video. Absolutely love this set. I'm gonna do a fight scene, which I'm gonna end up doing, and I'll show you over there. So I love everything Batman, man. I love everything DC. You know, man. There's a video that I have an idea of something I want to talk about pretty soon that I kind of been on my mind a lot. I don't know what people are gonna think about it when I talk about it. You know, obviously I like Zack Snyder's vision. I'm a big fan of Zack Snyder's vision. And I hear about how much money it's gonna cost for Netflix to buy the IPs and then to fund the movie and stuff like that. And I kind of come up with an idea which I bet it's been tossed around, but I don't know. I'm gonna put it on the internet and see what people think. People probably gonna laugh at me, but you know what, man? I think that I believe in my heart there's a lot of people out there that want the Snyderverse, or at least a continuation of Zack Snyder's Justice League, and I'm one of them, man. You know, people talk about Gunn's vision, and I think what sucks about Gunn is, how can I start? How can I say this? I love all DC, but if I took over as DC, it's like you want to start off with the main people: Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, The Flash, and it just doesn't seem like he's coming in and he's doing this Commanders show, and then Superman Legacies in 2025, and then the Authority. If this doesn't work, it's supposed to be a 10-year plan. If this doesn't work, I mean, it's kind of making me think: this why this guy has a 4-year plan? That if this doesn't, Creature Commando, that's the show. I mean, no one's even heard of this Creature. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't understand. I mean, look at what Marvel does. And, you know, I do watch Marvel movies. I do watch the MCU. You know, Kevin Feige's so smart, man, because he listens to fans. I mean, they're going out and they're doing the Daredevil show. And what do? Instead of going out and casting a new character, why don't get Charlie Cox? Because they know they're going to bring that audience in. Whether the tone of the show is different or not, it doesn't matter. But people are going to be drawn to it just because of who the actor is. I think what he did was just so stupid by not casting Henry Cavill and then keeping some actors and not actors. God, it's just a big clusterfuck. Excuse my language, but it just really is. It just, I'll tell you right now, man, if I was running things, I would have kept everything the way it was. I say this a million times, but the DCEU didn't need better characters. It needed better stories. I would have continued the stories, or the soft reboot that I would have done was I would have just it wouldn't even been like a soft reboot. It just would have been a continuation of these movies that were already out. That gave better stories. I would have loved to see a Man of Steel 2. You know, movies like Shazam 2. Shazam got a sequel. Black Adam should have got a sequel. I mean, you teased Henry Cavill. Shazam 2 is not going to make money and make as much money as Black Adam. Black Adam, who is a part-time villain to a top 10 superhero, made $393 million with a scene that Henry Cavill was in for 15 seconds, and opening night, it was posted all over the internet, and people still went and seen it. Yes, the movie did cost a lot to make the movie, which was $260 million. But the movie outdid the first Shazam, which the first Shazam did 366. This one, Black Adam did 393. And the way Shazam 2, the marketing and the projections, it's gonna fall flat again. You know what, man? They should have given Black Adam 2. They should have made a Black Adam 2 with Henry Cavill. They should have never got rid of Henry Cavill. He should have kept Henry Cavill, and he would have brought these fans into the world that he was trying to make. Instead, man, Gunn is like, I'm gonna do it my way. And unfortunately, when you run a business like that, it just can't be your way. It can be, but you gotta listen to fans. You gotta have some fan service there, man. And I don't think he went about this right. I don't think he's ever gonna see his full vision. And if he does, I'd be shocked. I'll tell you now, man. With all the bullshit that's going on before the Superman movie that's coming out in 2 years from now, if this movie doesn't make like $1 billion, I mean, is his vision gonna keep going? I feel like he split. I feel like he divided the fan base so much, James Gunn. And I just think people are not going to go just out of spite, and that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt the sales. It's going to hurt the DC. It's going to hurt the DCU, and it's going to hurt the DC brand in general. Because there are people out there that just love DC like I do. I love DC. I don't care if it's Zack Snyder or James Gunn. I just want to see good DC movies. And unfortunately, right now, fortunately, the good ones that were being made are not being continued. Are not being continued. Yes, the DCU did have its stinkers. We understand that, but the majority of it, dude, it came out of the gate pretty good. And for some reason, it took a dip in quality. Another thing that I always say is, you know, the DCU, when it is all said and done, it only had 15 movies. It only had 15 friggin' movies. The Ant-Man was the 33rd movie. You know, when you put a movie out once every 2 years, or one movie once every year and a half, people, they tend to just lose interest. And Marvel, you know, Marvel's coming out with 2-3 movies a year. It's just Kevin Feige does it the right way. And he keeps people, and while he's putting out movies, and while the movies are in production, he's putting out shows. So you got shows, then a gap, then a movie, then a gap, then a show, then a gap. It's just, he does it so right. I wish Gunn or Hamada or anybody, DeLuca, anybody, I just wish they would have just done it right. Because at the end, I can't take no more reboots. And I think somewhere down the line we are going to see Henry Cavill come back again. This Justice League, Snyder's vision, it's got to be completed. The movie is just incredible. I say it all the time. It's like cinematic art, man. So, all right, man. That's just my 2-piece. But the thing that I want to talk about is because there is a lot of Snyder fans out there. Why don't we do a GoFundMe and really put our money where our mouth is? If there is that many fans and we do want to see this, maybe if we come up with a certain amount of money, maybe WB will see that, or Zack Snyder will say, hey, I don't know. It's just an idea. You know, if we want this movies made, why can't we just fund it ourselves? Well, not fund it ourselves, but fund it and, you know, give the money to somebody. I think that'd be a great idea. And maybe it sounds kind of far-fetched, but hey, you know what, man? You gotta have a star to reach for. And I think that'd be the star. So, all right, man. I'm gonna talk about that more in another video. So, all right, man. Listen. Hope everybody takes care of themselves. Remember, God first and family. Till the next one. Take care, guys. Peace.